Gentlemen, our next question is, California's membership has been on a roller coaster ride over the last several years. We grow, we lose members, we grow, now we lose again. The last numbers I knew said that we're roughly minus 400 members for the year. Why can't we get this right, Mr. Bromund?
I think we are getting it right in places. What we're not getting right is taking what's working and sharing it with enough of our chapters in a concrete way that they can apply so that they can succeed. My chapter, for example, is now 2 years old. In each of those 2 years, we have grown consistently. We chartered at 20. We came to our first anniversary at 30. We're coming up on our second anniversary, we're going to have 44. We have grown consistently because we have built our chapter around the idea of not reinventing the wheel. We're going to take the best practices from every chapter in the state when we see it. When we figure out how to adapt it to Ventura County, we apply it. And my insight, and you know, it's Henry Ford's insight, it's Thomas Alva Edison's insight, is I don't need to be some kind of genius. I just need to look around at what's working and make sure that we apply it in a way that fits locally. In our state over the last several years, there have been chapters that have achieved consistent growth and tremendous retention and outstanding activation. And those chapters' voices haven't been heard at the state level. Because when we gather together at a state level, all we do is applaud the success, hand them a plaque, and move on to the next category. When I'm state president, our conventions will be about two things: developing leadership, because that's our mission, and sharing the best practices of our organization, because that's the way we're going to get off the roller coaster. We're going to stop focusing on failure. Stop talking about the time when we had 9,000 Jaycees on a plane to Detroit. And we're going to start talking about how Corona has grown every month throughout the year, how Burbank achieved a 91% retention rate. And we're going to put the people who did it, who achieved that success, on the stage and have them do the teaching. That's how we're going to get off the ride. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to balance our membership growth throughout the year. Everyone's going to know every month what they need to do to double their chapter by the end of the year. That's it.
Mr. Acherman, same question.
Well, first of all, I believe that the responsibility of membership does not belong just to the chapters or the state's vice president of membership. Actually, everybody is on the membership committee, and you know people who would make good Jaycees, and you know people who know what the organization has done for you, and it's not that hard to recruit people to Jaycees. People are really clamoring for the experiences that we have to offer. It's just a matter of asking them, inviting them, and bringing them there. And that's why I think everybody should be on everyone is on the membership committee. We always have to constantly replace ourselves. You know, we're an age-banded organization, 18 to 40, and after 40, we lose members, and we constantly have to think about replacing ourselves. And also, too, the leadership of the organization, too. One of the things I've coined in our organization is a good leader knows when to step forward, when to step back, and how to find a replacement. And it's the same thing with membership as well. I think, again, we got to work on our activation, make sure our new members are briefed about all the different opportunities that the Jaycees have available to them. And as part of this My Jaycees page on our website, we can show new members the ladder of leadership of the different opportunities for training and the way that they can start out in the organization, because some members don't stay very long in our organization, and we need to show them that there's a future for them in the organization. So maybe if it's possible in 12 years, a new member could become world president. I think another thing too is we need to have transparency, and we need to show our board of directors the numbers every month of how we're doing, and that'll cause some competition. Also have a retention manager to help our chapters with retention, and an affiliation manager to grow new managers. And I also have a membership incentive plan. The top 10 recruiters in the state, I will take them on a trip to Disneyland, and if I still have this connection to Club 33 there, we'll also have a meal there. So I'm the only candidate that has an incentive plan, and I think that will recognize individual achievement, which is so important in terms of the membership portfolio to bring more members into our organization.